Hello y'all, it's Mario here with another video. So on today's video, we're going to be unboxing my haul for the month of March. So for the month of March, I actually have a couple of figures. Some are pre-ordered, some are already been released. And they're from anime such as My Dress Up Darling, Faustlander, as well as To Love Ru. But anyways, without further ado, let's get right to it and let's start unboxing. So for this month, I got figures from AmiAmi, Tokyo Otaku Mode, as well as from MFC. So I guess first off, let's start with the AmiAmi ones, but I only do one since they are pre-orders, both of them. So yeah, let's begin. So here I have my AmiAmi box, size 120. Not too big, actually. It's one of the smaller ones I've gotten so far. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be changing going forward. As you all know, with the whole US tariffs and all that chaos, I don't know how it's gonna affect the community. So who knows what's gonna happen with all these orders. But regardless, I'm still gonna be trying to buy as many as I financially can. So yeah, I'm gonna try to still keep doing this. But yeah, we'll see, obviously. You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So we'll just kinda have to see how things go, and then hopefully we can still continue buying all these figures that we all love, right? So here I do have the AmiAmi postcard, as y'all are familiar with it. So here it is, Amiko. So yeah, man, hopefully I don't have to cancel too many figures. I've been looking at my pre-orders to see what I can live without, and yeah, I find it hard to be able to cancel stuff for now. We'll see how things change, right? So let's see. Packing paper. Okay. Wow, I'm very surprised actually. They barely fitted both figures there, which I do appreciate because otherwise there's always way too much space on those boxes, but they still charge me high shipping prices. So here, first off, we have a figure from Faustlander, and it's Ronin. I'm not familiar with this game, I want to say it's game. I really don't know. I have no clue. I actually just saw like when it was announced in one of the events, and I actually liked it. So as soon as it was out for pre-order, I did so, and I would like to actually acquire more figures from this lineup. But like I said, I'm not sure if it's a game, honestly. I just bought it honestly because I did like the design of the character. So yeah, let's first start opening this one. So the box ain't too big, but yeah. I did see on MFC that a lot of people were actually canceling this one due to the prototype pictures. For them, it kind of seemed like the rib cage was a little way too extra, and some actually were turned off by it, so they decided to cancel it. So we'll see. But like I said, I really did like the design on this one, so I went through with my purchase. I did cancel a few figures. Like I said, unfortunately, I've been canceling a lot just because life, right? So yeah, but this wasn't one of them because I did want this one for sure. So we'll see. First up, okay, I guess let's begin with the base. Put this to the side. It's a very simple base. Let me see. At first I thought it was just black, but no, it's actually a design base. Okay, so it's kind of like ground, if you will, like the floor. I don't know if y'all can see it. As per usual, I will do B-roll for y'all to be able to see it a lot more clearly. And it's not a perfect circle. As you can see, it's got shape. So that's the base there. Then next up, let me put the box here for y'all. Okay, nice packaging. It seems to have even bubble wrap and everything inside of the box. Well, the blister packing, which is good. A lot of little plastic protection, it's just fine. Let's see if there's anything under there. Okay, interesting. Well, so there she is. Y'all can't really see the face due to my lighting, and also because the little hat is kind of covering her face. Let me see, from what I saw, you can remove this, but I'll do it right now. First up, I'm just gonna put her on the base, and then we'll look at the accessories. I don't know if it comes with an additional head because you can remove the hat, but I don't know if it's like a different piece. So let's just put it there. So 2 pegs for the feet, and then it has 2 little pegs that attach to these little kind of like straps on the back, so they don't move around too much, which is nice, I guess. Okay, cool, interesting. So there's that. I can kind of see her there. Like I said, I apologize for the lighting. I am moving around my entire computer desktop. Y'all can't really see it, but like my tower is over here, and then my monitor is literally on top of my camera, and then I have my other monitor, so it's a mess. But yeah, I'll work on that for sure. That's one of the reasons as to why also I've been having to cancel some figures. Instead of prioritizing all my finances on the figures, I've actually been upping up my gaming PC setup a little, better monitor and whatnot. So yeah, that's obviously taking a toll on Wole Kun. So less money available for figures, unfortunately, right? So let's see what else is here in the box. There's a few little things in here. Let's see, what's this? It's the katana sheath, I want to say. Little cover for the katana. You can kind of see it there, like I said. Hopefully the lighting helps a bit. If not, you'll see it on B-roll. So there's that. Let's see what else. Okay, I did figure as much. It actually does have another face here, another head sculpt right there. So yeah, let's see if the lighting ain't too bad. It probably is. I need to really put like another light over there in the front. So you can display her like this with like the hat. And if you don't want to, you can just remove the entire head like so, and just put her with the normal face, which she is actually gorgeous. She's pretty cute. Like I said, I'll try to do B-roll with both heads like that y'all can see how she looks with the hat and without the hat. So I'm gonna put this to the side a little so my focus doesn't get all messed up. And then there's still a little bit more things over here on the blister packaging. Shit, okay. So I had already seen this in the prototype pictures. That's one of the reasons as to why I got it. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna avoid maybe getting this figure because of this one detail, and that's the katana. This is the blade of the katana, and this is the handle of the katana. Let me see. I'm just gonna put it. Y'all can see. I don't know, honestly, this is like a foot long katana. Yeah, so this is definitely gonna be an issue for people with limited space, as a lot of us collectors are when it comes to this. But yeah, I really don't know what to say. This definitely is gonna be an issue for a lot of people. But let me see. Okay, so there she is with like the katana. As y'all can see, that is a big ass sword. That's long as hell. Like I said, it's honestly like 12 inches, like a foot long katana. To get it in there, it's a two-piece. It's the actual handle and the actual blade. You just kind of had to squeeze in there between her hand, what's it called, the handle, and then just connect it to the blade. So yeah, just force it a little bit in there. But yeah, overall, she looks great. So I'm just gonna actually remove this normal head, because honestly, I do prefer it with this hat, the Ronin hat, I guess. That's one of the main reasons as to why I bought it. I actually did get it also because I did pre-order Scarlet from Nikke, and she's like in the white version, almost of an outfit similar to this with a big ass hat and whatever. And I just think they would complement great on my collection, just the black, this one, and then the white Scarlet. But we'll see. Hopefully I am able to get the Scarlet when it's pre-ordered. It's just I don't know if I'll have the money to clear the payment on that one. So we'll see. But anyways, with this one, it looks great. I really do like this figure. I do like this kind of like samurai style figures. I am a big fan of military outfits. So this one is kind of like a war, if you will, samurai style outfit. So still falls in line with what I like. Like I said, I did like the entire lineup of Falslander, so I might pick up a couple more. But anyways, yeah, the figure is great. I do like always like matte colors, which it is included here. The whole rib cage business, I will show B-roll of that one. I really don't care too much. I mean, she is a very slim character, so it is kind of expected that she was going to be showing, I guess, her rib cage. But I don't know if it's the posse, the pose that she is in, that's actually making it look like that. But I really don't mind all that too much. In my opinion, it looks good. It's just, you know, some people didn't like it, and that's okay. But for my personal preference, I have no complaints, and I do like it. I don't remember how much it was. It was like 22,000, I want to say. So it wasn't on the cheap side, but it was also not too expensive in my opinion. I think it's quite elaborate figure, and it does have like a lot, like especially in the bottom half, that it has this kind of like, I think it's almost like a kimono, a war style kimono that's kind of been like rolled down, if you will, to half of the body. But overall, it has nice little accents. It has like the nice gold, which complements pretty well with like the actual, what's it called, the rim on the actual katana. And then the katana handle, it is purple, which complements all the other purple accents of like the kimono dress and everything else. But yeah, there's multiple little purple accents all over the figure, which really complement each other's colors. So there's a lot of like black gray / gold with purple, which I do like a lot. Like I said, it is a great figure. I am gonna try to get more Ronin figures. We'll see. Again, I still don't know what direction my channel is going to be taking in regards to the figures that I'm going to be ordering. I will try to order as many as I financially can without, affecting my finances. However, I know it might take a toll. We still don't know, obviously, so we'll just see where that goes. But I will try to get more False Lander Ronin figures to add to the collection. So yeah, that's False Lander Ronin, and this one was by Kitty Cole. So yeah, on to the next one. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna be doing a figure that I actually got on Tokyo Otaku Mode. This figure has already been released, and it is from To Love Ru. I actually got this figure because it was on sale on Tokyo Otaku Mode, and I don't know why. Usually Tokyo Otaku Mode, to my knowledge, you can only use your points that you have accumulated up to only 50% of the figure's value or something like that. I don't remember the specifics, but I had read that somewhere. However, when I try to apply my points on this one, it actually allowed me to apply everything. All I had to do was shipping. So I ended up picking this one up. And here it is. It's Haruna Sairenji, again from To Love Ru, and it is the Darkness version 1/6 by Union Creative. I don't know if you guys saw on previous channels, I was talking that I did want to start collecting some To Love Ru figures. So yeah, so like I said, I saw this one for sale. I think it was like 90 bucks, something like that, and I had enough points to cover it. I just had to pay $16 for FedEx shipping, so technically it's a free figure, just paid shipping. So let's open this one up. Alrighty, so here, let's open up the blister pack right here, put that to the side, and, interesting. I wonder if it has even a base. More plastic. I think it doesn't come with a base. Interesting, I didn't know that. Should have paid more attention. But yeah, a lot of plastic. Well, not that much actually. Put that to the side. All right. Whoa, she is sharp. The nails and everything. Yeah. Pretty sharp, if I do say so myself. So yeah, hopefully the lighting does help out a bit. Like I said, unfortunately, I need to fix my lighting setup. She is big for sure. I mean, 1/6, even though she is kneeling down. But I swear, these little nails, they are sharp as hell. I'm pretty sure if I touch it a little fast, I will like start bleeding. That's how sharp they are. But anyways, yeah, very good figure of Haruna Sairenji. I do like the quality on this one. I've seen a lot of figures of To Love Ru, and like I said, I do want to buy a few of them. However, I am being very picky with them, given that there's so many options. I do have the option to just look for the ones that I really like. And this lineup of Union Creative, I like do a lot. There's the skin color and skin tones are great. Very revealing, and they are in that darkness transformation that Yami actually shows, darkness. But all of the characters, I guess, from To Love Ru, almost all the main ones, have this kind of outfit. So there is an entire lineup of it. But yeah, this was the first one I did ended up getting. Like I said, I did really like the face on Haruna on this one. Like I said, I do like 1/6 scale, preferably. I didn't know that it didn't come with like a base or anything. So I guess it's just the ones that you put on the display cases. So I might have to find some like a cloth or something, felt, something like nice thin texture, probably like a dark red or dark black or something like that looks just kind of classy for them to sit on, so they don't do any paint transfer or whatever or damage. But anyways, yeah, very solid figure from Union Creative. So yeah, I'll put this one to the side, and next up I will unbox another one, given that it's still from the same lineup and everything, and that is Kategawa, Yui Kategawa, again also from To Love Ru. But yeah, same lineup, Union Creative and Darkness version. I got this one, if I remember correctly, from Mercari US, and I think I paid like 60 bucks or something like that, or probably less, honestly. I think I got it for a steal. Probably that's with shipping and taxes and everything. It was used, of course, but yeah, so let's open it real quick. So yeah, this one was open box. So I did check it once it got home. So yeah, I just had it in storage. But yeah, same, very good quality. UE looks great. Like I said, I've compared a lot of the figures from To Love Ru, and honestly, I feel like this ones from Union Creative are very, very accurate to the face, which to me is one of the most important things. I've seen other figures from To Love Ru from other lineups, but I think this ones are my favorite, aside from Alter, of course. Alter does a phenomenal job, but yeah, these ones are the most accurate. I just wish they were like in their original outfits, if you will, like their school uniforms. I would like a lineup like that, but with this kind of quality and 1/6 scale. But whatever. Anyways, yeah, so I do like this one a lot. Again, I got it for a steal. That's one of the reasons as to why I bought it. But yeah, eventually I will try to get the Deviluxe sisters. Primarily, I want to get obviously Lala and Momo. We'll see if I can find one of Nana. But yeah, so another one to the list of To Love Ru. So that's the second one. I think there's probably like 6 or 7 more to go, which I try to eventually get if there's a good deal, but I'm patient on those. So yeah, that's it for those two. Those are the ones that I did get that were already released. And finally, let's do the last figure, and that's from Ami Ami. Again, another pre-order. So this was just released this month. I'm excited for this one. I did mention that I had something for my Dress Up Darling, and it's this one. So, whew, nice. And here we have it. You guys can't really see it too well with the lighting, and it has plastic. So let me remove that real quickly for y'all to see a little better. All right. So here, now I think you guys can see it a little better. And it is a figure of Marin Kitagawa. And it's a figure, by Spirit Tail, and it's on her Liz cosplay version. So this month, technically, for the month of March, 2 figures of Liz were supposed to, Kitagawa Liz version, were supposed to be released. This one and the one by Alter. I actually ordered both of them because I was not sure which one to get. I know there's a lot of debate, a lot of people for which one they should get, whether it was Spirit Tales or Alter, especially since they were going to be released the same month. A lot of people were debating. I couldn't decide, and I didn't want to, honestly, fear of missing out kind of took a play there, so I got both of them. I just didn't want to risk it, and since a lot of the pre-orders were closing very quickly, of people pre-ordering it like crazy, I definitely was not going to cancel either. However, the one from Alter got delayed till May. So yes, I will be getting that one in May. I will not cancel that one, even if there's tariffs involved. I might still keep it, but we'll see, honestly, because if this one's too good, I might not get the Alter one, but who knows? I might just cave. But if I do get that one from Alter, I'll probably, whenever I do the unboxing for May, I will compare it to this Spirit Tail one, given that a lot of people are just still not sure which one to get, and if it's already been released, both of them, you guys can decide. But anyways, let's open this one up. Okay, so here it is. So I forgot to mention the box here. It's kind of like plastic. It almost reminds me a little of what Maitos was doing back in the day with like some of their figures, the A through C lineup or the Jinx from League of Legends. But yeah, so it's hard plastic, which is interesting. So here we have her. Let's open this plastic up. All right, so first up, let's get the base. Whew, this is a base right here. This is a nice base, man. I do have an actual resin of Liz, and she has an elaborate base like this one. So yeah, maybe one day I might just compare them on a video or something whenever I do my Dress Up Darling tour, because I do have almost every single scale figure. I think I have every single one that's been released so far, scale figure of my Dress Up. So I might just do that. But here it is. Y'all can kind of see there. Again, I apologize for the bad lighting. I will try to do some good B-roll with it so you guys can see the detail and everything. It's kind of like the sheets and everything from a bed. I can only assume it's from that, what's called the Love Hotel that him and her and Gojo kind of go to for the photo shoot, and the little kind of like thingies that they use for the props that they use for the shoot. So very nice base. That's what I like to see, a nice base. I am a sucker for good bases. What can I say? I know a lot of people don't like too extravagant bases because they're too big and they take up a lot of space on the counters, but not me. I do like big bases. For now, we'll see once I start running out of like space, which I kind of have. So I've been a little bit more anal about like which figures I actually get out from the aftermarket. However, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal for me yet. So here I have the figure. Let me just remove the plastic. The heck? I might have to remove the head for all this plastic to come out. Let's see. Oh, I forgot that she come with two faces. Oh God. Okay, so when removing the head, just be very careful how to put it back. The hair is too elaborate and it has wings, so you just kind of have to play with it so you don't bump into anything. But yeah, now here's this. Hopefully the focus is working a little. I don't want to get it too close to the camera because then the lighting's gonna suck. But like I said, I will do B-roll on it. Cute. The smile, phenomenal. She does come with an alternative faceplate. Let me just put Liz over here. Interesting. Okay, cool. So there is like a little like space, a crevice on the base for you to put her there. So it's not like she can just go anywhere, but there she goes. She looks very, very cute. I apologize for the noise. My cats are going crazy over there, having a fun time while I'm doing the video, but yeah, they're fun kitties. So here's the alternative face. Let's see if the out of focus works on it. So yeah, I'm not gonna use this one. Honestly, I didn't like the little smile on this one. I prefer the little kind of like original face that it came with. That's from that shoot, like I said, on the Love Hotel. So yeah, I mean, it is a nice figure. This one I think cost like 25,000 yen, I want to say. I'm pretty sure that's how much it was. Is it worth it? Yes, in my opinion, yes. A lot of these figures, they're going up there in price. It just feels like it's the norm now to be spending 18,000 to 27,000 on most figures, at least 1/7, 1/6 scale. So 25,000, I think is just kind of average at this point. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality of things. And yeah, I do like this one a lot. Obviously, it is a high quality one. With this, I don't even have a clue how many Liz figures I already have. I think I might have like 3 or 4, I want to say. Like I said, I have every single one that's been released, including the Timos Taito figure, which I mentioned in a lot of videos when I do Dress Up Darling stuff, because that one was $30 and it's phenomenal. Now this one, I would assume it's superior. I would have to do like a side-by-side comparison because that one is great. But yeah, this one is phenomenal. It looks exactly like the prototype pictures. All the shadowing is done correctly. The colors are great. Nothing glossy or shiny, which I personally don't like too much. Just maybe a little bit of glossiness in some of the buttons here that she has on her outfit. But aside from that, everything's kind of like matte colors. Wait, oh look, the wings actually are shiny, but that's fine because usually, you know, kind of like bats have that kind of reflective skin, and the tail as well. But yeah, overall, phenomenal this figure. I mean, like I said, the highlight here is obviously the face, especially with that expression, the most notorious expression whenever she's done that one picture in that scene on episode, I want to say 11. So yeah, phenomenal figure. I think it's actually episode 10. So yeah, there's Marine Kitagawa by Spirit Tail. So if you guys are thinking about picking it up, I do recommend her. Yeah, like I said, I will be comparing this one to the one by Alter once it comes in on May. I know in April, I do have 2 figures still coming in. I actually had a lot of them. I ended up canceling like 80% of my order from Amiyami in due to light of that, the tariffs business. At the moment, they still hadn't like rescinded on the 90-day extension business. So at the moment, the tariffs were on, so I did end up canceling most of them. Just anyways, I wasn't too happy with other figures I had pre-ordered, so I only left 2 of them, and they are Sakura Miku's, both of them. So if you do like Miku and you like a Sakura version of the Miku's figures, I would refer you to that video. So please do like and subscribe, like that you get notified whenever I put that video out. I will be comparing those 2, like I said, both Sakura Miku's. One is the Zenbon Zakura and the other one is the Hanabi, just regular Sakura version. So yeah, do stick around for that video. Now, before I end the video, I do want to ask if you guys are curious about the whole tariff situation and where figure collecting is going to be heading. Also, if you want to know what kind of my theories are of what could potentially happen if tariffs take effect, how it's going to affect us as collectors and as a general, everybody that does all this collection of figures, because this is honestly a luxury that not a lot of people have. And if things change for worse with the tariffs, a lot of us are gonna have to make a lot of drastic changes, but it could be for positive or for negative, depending of how changes takes place. So with that, I will end this video and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.